So we've arrived, and here is where we are sleeping tonight at this servo. Tour bus has just pulled up. It's not like a national park or a beach or a forest or anything like that, but it is a side of van life that I think gets a little bit looked over. Staying at the servo or the travel centres or whatever you want to call them. You know, especially we wanted to get here with a little bit of sun up, but we left a little bit later, cleaning your teeth in the dark with a water bottle. It's kind of like the stuff that gets left out. Rewinding a little bit, we are just about to leave Naomi's house in Nambucca, which is Elisa's sister. We have popped in on our way back up to Brisbane from my dad's place in Kempsey. And tonight I know we're going to be heading up to the Ballina Service Centre. It's probably the most well-known service centre between like Brisbane and Sydney. There's probably another one like south of a big one from Kempsey, but the Ballina Service Centre, in my opinion, is probably the biggest one. So we're going to be spending the night at the service centre. So it's about 3:45 now. We're not going to take it too fast. The van doesn't drive too fast, and neither do I these days. I much prefer to take things slower. I just don't like pushing the van. She gets real loud. She gets really loud. After this big long trip, I can still drive really long distances without a brake like I used to. Safely. I don't know, I just don't like rushing to get places anymore. It's just much nicer to just enjoy the drive, enjoy the trip. And there are still things to look at along the world's longest continuous highway, the M1, which goes all around Australia. We're traveling on that to get back up north. So yeah, we're about to head off. Elisa's just saying her goodbyes. I've already said some goodbyes, and we're just going to get the van a bit more ready and off we go. And we're off to Ballina. The thing that I do kind of like about staying in big travel centres is it's not just us staying here the night. You get so many different kinds of people in different situations. You get caravans, vans, motorhomes, the whole lot. It's very cool, and I like checking out other people's stuff. Nani noo. Sorry. Despite what you may see on YouTube, a lot of nights are just KFC in a car park and not flame grilled steaks like you see, which is okay because I quite love KFC. Elisa's got her backers because this place has both. There's a sombrero that's opened here as well, so that's pretty cool. Servo KFC, I'm not going to complain about it. I quite enjoy it. much as I do making the steaks, to be really honest with you. But it's not what everyone really wants to see on Instagram, which is why I think it's important that we do it here. Showcasing what the normal days are like. Alright, turn that off. We've got to do a thumbnail now.
I thought we were eating.
Yeah, eating in a second.
The real pain of this life is not being able to eat immediately because Ashley wants to do
making your food
shit.
go. The real YouTube van life sensation is like letting your food go cold because you have to spend 20 minutes finding the perfect thumbnail. Otherwise, no one will watch your video. It's your fault. It's your fault.
Shame. Hey Nana, you need a haircut, mate.
So slowing down, especially on this trip, has honestly, I feel like changed a fair bit. I'm not rushing to each destination like I was before I started van life, and I'm kind of just happy to get there when I get there. Like Elise was a bit worried about driving in the dark, and I'm like, it's on the highway, who cares, it doesn't matter. And sleeping in a car park at a service centre is honestly probably one of the more comfortable places that we could stay at, rather than like a sports field where you're not supposed to stay overnight and things like that, like shopping centres, which I've done a video on. Sleeping in a Servo car park, and honestly, it feels pretty good. Not as good as like camping and things like that, the places that we've been previously, but I don't know, I try to find the small things real nice, like being around other people that are doing the same sort of thing, and just people coming and going. I don't know, it just makes me feel real nice. And so now I have an ability to find beauty, comfort, my own quiet space in probably one of the busiest service centres on the east coast of Australia. So there's that about van life. I am going to go eat because Elise is getting annoyed that I am starting to film and her food is going cold, and I will see you guys in the morning. Bye. Well, good morning. We are woking. We are still at the Ballina Service Centre, as I'm sure you guys have just seen. Actually, maybe we're just used to like sleeping in noisy environments, but I slept like a baby. Apparently, Elise woke up, there was a huge storm still leaking in that spot, by the way, so that'll have to be a follow-up video. Apparently there was a storm and the van was rocking, there was rain coming in. Elise had to turn the light on, shut her window more because it was like bouncing off. We've got rain guards, but it was bouncing up. I slept through the whole thing. She said I was just snoring away. So 10 out of 10 for that. I slept like an absolute baby. You know, I'm not going to stand here and say that like, oh, it's beautiful to wake up at a service centre. It's not. It's not beautiful to wake up at a service centre. It's not glamorous either, but it is what it is. And sometimes it's the best sleep you might have. So I guess really van life isn't always as picture perfect as it might look on Instagram. It's not, but you could probably hear the trucks going past. I honestly still wouldn't change it for the world. I love living a nomadic lifestyle. I love not paying so much in rent and electricity, I'll tell you that. I love it. That's all. I love it. So thank you for watching this video. If you like real van life vlogs, make sure that you subscribe. Tell me if you are in van life. Tell me some of the non-glamorous places you've had to camp. Cheers. Starting to rain. Starting to rain quite a bit. I'm going inside.